I'm going to do a garden update because I think it's been over a month since I've done one, and we're going to start this one off backwards of the last one. We're going to start out front, and this is my squash patch, which as you can see also has some perennial flowers that I didn't realize were here but are now popping up, so we'll see how those go. But this patch has been amazing. As soon as I got this place, I realized that this would just make such a perfect place to put my zucchinis and different squash, and then once they're done, plant my pumpkins, because I mean at Halloween, imagine this all filled with pumpkins and pumpkin vines. It's gonna look so cool. But here are my zucchini. Oh my god, and we've got our first one ready to pick. Look at that. Oh my god, this thing was like half the size just a few days ago. Unbelievable. But there are so many growing in here. I've got green zucchini, and these are yellow zucchini. The green zucchini came from seeds. I have this awesome collection of seeds in my freezer, and I've had them for several years, and they've always worked really well. But there's yellow zucchini. That was starts, and some more yellows. Oh, nope, these are my Straightneck Squash. And wow, that wasn't there the other day. We had a heat wave here, and so the squash plants have just gone crazy. I believe that would be a green zucchini, and that again is from seed. Holy cow, look at this big guy. That one's almost ready to pick, and look at that one. But I am so excited about these, and this is Straightneck Squash. But all of these guys were those seeds, so I'm pretty amazed. I'm not going to bother wasting money on starts, but I mean, look at the size of these leaves. These are just amazing. But let's go around. I'll show you my flowers just real quick. But the Calabrachoa and Petunias here are just amazing. And we've got more back here. And then this one has gone crazy. This was 4 little, this is Starry Night and purple, what was it called again? Now I'm not going to remember the name. Electric Purple Sky Petunias. And they have just gone insane. I mean, look at that. It's so beautiful. It's so big. The potas only goes to there. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? And then these are my other Calabrachoa and Petunia. And I'll give you a closer view of this guy. And then let's head around the side. Now this is my strawberry patch. And I didn't have that great of a first batch of them at the very beginning of spring. I think it just, like, it was kind of cooler, and then it got hot, and then it got really, really hot, and it seemed like all the ones that were growing just kind of shriveled up and died on the vine. But now they look super healthy. The plants have really filled in, and I know that these give me at least a couple of batches of strawberries every year, so we should get a lot in a month or so. These I'm kind of excited about. These were grown from seed, and these are Romanesco Broccoli. If you look them up, they are, and it's kind of funny, I keep alternating, is it Romanesco Broccoli or is it Romanesco Cauliflower? Because they are a hybrid of the two, so either one is right. Or I guess they call it a broccoli flower is the correct term. But they grow with fractals, and I will post a link to them. I think I showed you in my last video. I had 8 of these, but all but these 2 didn't survive the heat, even though I was watering. We got up to 102 here, which is pretty unheard of for this area. These are my Lemon Boy tomatoes, and I have lots of them, thanks again to all the sun and heat we've had lately. And my neighbor showed me, who used to work on a farm, showed me how to properly prune them. This is some bright light Swiss chard, which I need to start eating. It's growing huge, and I haven't done anything with it. This is a Snowball Cauliflower that is about ready to pick. Should probably pick it tonight. I also had a purple one. This was another one where it was 4 plants, and 2 died. And I thought I might have another one over here. I'm not sure what it is yet. I'll show you in a sec. But these are the snow peas, and I've had quite a lot of snow peas. These are the Cranberry Beans. They have not shown up yet, but they look nice and healthy. My lettuce, all my salad bar stuff just fried, and no matter, I was out twice a day watering them. I should have probably put some kind of cover over them, but all my romaine and green leaf just got killed. So but they were about done anyway. So now I have some beets and some ruby red lettuce. What's interesting is this was an envelope I found of seeds that I hadn't opened before that was 5 years old, and I was curious. I'm like, okay, you can take seeds and put them in a freezer and they can last up to like 10-15 years. So can these old seeds still work even though it says they're expired? Why does the train always come through right when I'm standing here? But look at this, they are sprouting, and they're sprouting more than the new seeds, which I find is hilarious because this is the exact same kind of lettuce as this. Hello, train. Yes, we hear you. These are my other 2 tomato plants. This one is a sweet million cherry, and this other one is a red pear. Red pear heirloom, it says. Again, we've got lots of little fruit growing there. And this one's kind of interesting. This one grew really weird. It grew, the bottom went up and then turned. I have no idea what happened there. But look at, look, I love how this grows in a cluster. It looks like something took a munch out of one of them. And there's some more over here. But these are really cool, and some more on the other side. These are my sweet cherry peppers. I've never grown these before. And since I knew we were going to have some heat, ooh, that freaking morning glory is coming through here and wrapping up. But there is one growing right there. That is some Thai basil and some sugar snap peas that have been kind of lame. This is the one remaining cauliflower that I mentioned, but I don't know what color this might be, so we'll have to see. And I'm not sure how I ended up with a 5th one. So maybe I had 6 and one died. I don't know, I'm confused. Then what was here is I had my beets. I picked my beets already, and I picked my Walla Walla onions, and I had a bunch of those. This is the cool new bamboo trellis that I made this year. It's just woven 6-foot and 3-foot bamboo poles, and then I just put a couple little tie wraps in random spots just to further keep it together, and it has really held up well. And look how well the pole beans have grown. This is so cool. I just love this. And then every single day I come out here and I'm trimming it back. And what that'll do is not only will it not have these tangled up vines that have nowhere to go, but it'll send the energy back down here to grow more beans. So, and the beans are just starting to flower and form. So I imagine within the next couple weeks, I'll probably have lots of beans on here. This is the most impressive thing I have to show you, is look at the butterfly bush now. Go look at my prior video after you look at this and look at how bare it was. But look at it now. It's all filled in. It's over 8 feet. I think it might be 9 feet tall now. It was only about 6 feet when I moved here and planted it in January. And look at the blossoms. I'm so thrilled about this. I've had this for 8 years, and it was always kind of leaning sideways, and I had to have a rope tying it to the fence to keep it steady from falling over. But here, since I've got it planted nice and straight, and we've got this nice clay soil here that obviously it loves because it is just solid in there. And look at it. I'm just so in love with this butterfly bush, and I'm shocked that I actually considered leaving it because I thought I might kill it if I moved it. So I just took that chance. It looked like it was dead for a while, but now it is better than it ever has been. And I honestly have never seen the blossoms this large. Some of these are just, look at that. It's huge. So cool. Yeah, look at this one. I mean, that's my hand. It's like more than twice my hand length. And they smell, honey, like a honey jasmine scent to them. These are some of my petunias. They grew really well. You know, I thought they would get burned up in that heat, but they did really well. And I realized the petunias really like the heat, and so does the calabachoa. I'm not sure why this guy, I think all his white faded away because there's no other one. Yeah, because that one's similar color, isn't it? But yeah. And what's interesting is, okay, see how much color there are on this white and pink, or white and kind of a hot pink magenta, just about the color of my hair. Look at the ones back here that are towards the back facing west, and so they get all that heat of the late day sun. These are the exact same petunias, and they've turned white. Isn't that crazy? And now that it's cooled down a bit, some of the color is coming back in. It's really cool how they're heat and light sensitive. Just really, really cool. And there's the I'm just in love with all the Calabachoa I picked this year. This is called Neo Dark Blue, I believe. Neo Dark Blue, yeah. But they have all grown really great, and they look so great with the petunias. It's like they're their little friends. I can't remember what stage this was at the last time I posted, but this is that once ugly, filled with weeds bed that took me quite a while to kill everything off and then to hand pick what was remaining. And then I put down a layer of straw, and then I put on a layer of several bags of organic soil, and then this is a mix of aromatic native wildflowers. So waiting to see what comes up. And then oddly, this is potatoes that I didn't plant, and I do remember plucking some plants out of here that look similar to this, but I didn't realize they were potatoes at the time. And yeah, these are most certainly potato plants, so I'm just going to leave them. They must have been something planted by the prior tenant here, and they somehow came back. So we will see what grows. Kind of interesting. I don't remember if I showed you this, but this is the landlord put this in years ago. This is a jasmine, and it just smells amazing. I walk past here, and you just get that beautiful scent. Over here is this is honeydew melon, which is something I would never have tried to attempt to grow here, but I've heard that since I'm out of that convergence zone where I used to live in Everett, where we get way more rain and cloudy days, that melons and cucumbers and tomatoes and peppers all grow way better up here in Mount Vernon than they do down there. So far this is really growing well. I've got it kind of training it up this trellis here, and it's grabbing right on, and so we shall see. Pretty cool. I'm going to show you my berry patch. This is the Salmon Berry that I planted this year. It's doing really well. It looks super healthy. I've actually got some salmon berries have come in, and it's interesting because everything I read said that these should not bear fruit until their second year, but I've heard that if you have the perfect combination of soil and fertilizer and water and sun, then they can bear fruit. And what's interesting is all 3 of my new plants are bearing fruit. So I kick ass. I just have to pat myself on the back. Here is the one of my blueberries transferred from my old place. It looks a little bare now because I picked all the ones that were good the other day. This is my other blueberry. This is my blackberry. And this was, again, one of the new plants. And it is just filled with berries. All kinds of berries coming in. And this wood board is here because I found Cappy taking his frozen dog bone and trying to bear it over here, and he almost knocked over the huckleberry. So I just put this here. The huckleberry has not grown as much, but it looks healthy. It seems to be doing what huckleberries are supposed to be doing, so we are fine with that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing how my garden is doing so far, and I hope you guys are planting stuff and growing stuff. There's nothing more fun than growing your own food. I can't wait to get my lettuces back so I can walk around the corner of the house and pick my salad instead of taking it out of a bag. So, happy gardening.